dude, thank you so much. I better change this. I better change this real quick. Because that is wrong. That is so wrong. 1 second. That is very wrong. The one thing about going away for 5 days on if you stream is you lose a lot of subs. In fairness, I came back and it's the lowest it's been in a long time. I was like, hooah! That's a tasty looking number right there. 1 second. It is now. I guess, you know, we'll start small. What should our next goal be, guys? Let's get back into the 4 digits and make my help me feel a little bit more secure in my choices in life. Thank you so much, Frost, for the 25. That is so nice of you, man. Oh my god, thank you so much. You're an absolute legend. Thank you so much, dude. The Grok cosplay got me surprised. Gotta admit, you nailed it. I saw the Grok cosplay and I was just like, this was made for me. Oh. Can I see your nails? You can't really see them here, but they're seashells. This cosplay was made. Oh, you want to do a baking stream? It's too hot. It's too hot to be cooking though. I feel like cooking's like an autumn and Christmas thing when the weather is kind of shitty, no? Oi. Get over here. Let's see, pop that chat out. Chat, am I the a-hole? Oh yeah, we didn't reach that goal, did we? Okay, I'll do that one. Do 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 do. Ugh. My nails are so chunky. They get in the way of everything. Okay, 1 second. I'm just updating everything on the screen because I forgot to do it before stream because I am stupid. 1 second. We dragged that one over here. And this one really upset me. 1 second. So that's done. Okay. 1 second. No, this one really hurt. This was in the feels. That one hit me very hard in the feels. Yikes. That was a yikes. Oh my god, Shayna, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. That's so nice of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think the 98 people are concurrent subscribers. Like, you know, if you have like a concurrent subscription to my Twitch, those are the 98 people. So if you do subscribe to my Twitch and you do like me, maybe concurrent subscription? Maybe. But anywho, that's all updated now, so that's done. Put that away. Okay, let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story about Greece. So yeah, Greece is so nice. Like, oh my god. It is like I highly Oh, you want to come up? Come on. Come on. Come on. Do I have to lift you? Come on. Up you go. She's like, give me rubs. Give me rubs. Give me loves. I want the loves. Yeah, she wanted some love. She hasn't come near me really since I got back. She's been kind of avoiding me a little bit. No, she did not miss me. She did not. I was kind of a nuisance to her because I cleaned up her bed and I took all of her hair off my bed. So she was kind of like, "Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Like, this isn't your room. This is my room now. Who do you think you are? Oh my God, the audacity of you to leave me for 5 days and then come back in here and you're going to mess up my bed? My bed?" That's kind of what happened. Oh my God, Killer B, thank you so much for the 3 subs. That's so nice of you. Thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, so she's been avoiding me. I think she's angry at me for destroying her hard work over the 5 days that I was gone. But no, she's sitting on my lap right now. She's happy. She's only a baby. She's only a baby. Aren't you only a baby? And I have to drive her up to Latti tomorrow to get her freaking get her seen by the specialist vet because oh hello, she's she's had an appointment since February to see the specialist, so she has to go see the specialist. Yeah. You should see my bunny when I move his stuff. He thumps, growls, and attacks me. I think bunnies are so aggressive. They're so aggressive. They'll literally throw their bowls around like the room if they don't want what you put in it. Their cats are not even half as like sassy as a rabbit is. They're so freaking sassy. But how have you been? I haven't seen you forever. Where have you? I've been well, not obviously, but I've been stalking your Instagram, and that picture that you put up with you and your bestie. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 all around. It was so hot. Do you know what? I'm gonna show the chat. I'm gonna show the chat how hot Morbid is because I think it's important. I think it's a very important thing. Before we start talking about Grease, let's talk about how hot Morbid is. I think that's very important. 1 second. Stop. Actually stop. Why are you just perfect? Like, seriously. Stop. Actually. Whoa, Nana's falling off my lap. Like, see, you're so hot. Nana was falling over. Like, she's come here to tell you that she thinks you're super hot too. Yeah, right. Yes, I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna stop simping. It's okay to simp a little bit. We can recreate the photo if you ever meet in person. If I ever get to Australia, the heat would kill me. Like, oh my God, the heat was so strong in Greece. It didn't affect me. It affected Ferry. But I'll bring you through the days. So if anyone here never been to Greece, but you really want to go to Greece? Yes or no? Okay. I'm going to give you my opinion on everything that we did in Greece. So you don't make the same mistakes as us, and you also get to do the good things that we did and miss the bad things. We didn't do many bad things. I think we actually were so lucky because I write good itineraries. I will tell you this, guys, I do write a very good itinerary. But the one thing that for my itinerary, which kind of was like, I wrote my itinerary kind of in May when I was originally supposed to go to Greece, but I didn't end up going to Greece till obviously last week, which was in July. And it's a completely different story going to Greece in July compared to going to Greece in May. The heat difference is crazy because I didn't want to go when the weather was super hot because obviously it's going to be absolutely freaking roasting like crazy temperatures. So I was like, but it's okay. We still went anyway because, you know, gotta see how it goes. A She Venom cosplay. I actually have a Venom suit. If we get to 100 subs today, I'll put on the Venom suit. I'm gonna sweat buckets in that. But yeah, you heard it here. You heard it here, guys. I'll break out the Venom suit if we get to 100 subs today. But where was I? I don't know what happened to my YouTube, but the lives have absolutely died. It's probably because I went away for a bit. It always happens. Like the last time my YouTube live sunk so badly was when I went to Ireland for a week off and it absolutely tanked. And now the views on YouTube have tanked again. It's crazy. Or an island. We went to Crete, which I'll show you a map of Greece. Let me see Google Maps. Nana, I need you to sit down. Okay, so there's Google Maps. There's Helsinki. Yay! So we actually flew over. It's actually crazy how short the distance between Helsinki and Tallinn is. Like you can see one side to the other once you're in the air. It's crazy. So that took seconds, like to get across from Helsinki to Tallinn. So we flew like literally straight down. No, we went like this because you can't fly over Belarus. So we went, and then we went like that because I know they said we flew over Bulgaria, and we were here. So this is all of Greece. My options were either here, Thessaloniki, or Crete, or there was somewhere else in Greece that was flying from Helsinki, but I can't remember. But it was definitely Thessaloniki and Crete. We were here. Wait 1 second. Drag that map. We were here. But a lot of people fly to Heraklion, but we flew, because that's the capital city of Greece, or of Crete. We flew to Hania over here. And it is much smaller. Like, fuck, I'd say it's the size of Limerick in Ireland. Like, it's the size of Helsinki. It's small. Like, Helsinki is not a big city. It's a small city. Hania is a small city as well. How do you handle planes? Are you okay with flying? I'm terrified of it. Ferry is terrified of flying. He got so shit-faced last night. He drank 5 beers and 4 bottles of whiskey. You know the small bottles of whiskey? He bought one in the duty free. And the first thing he did when he got on the flight was he just opened the cap and he just went straight down. I was like, that is not good. That is not good. And then he ordered another one. Then he ordered another one. Then he ordered another one. By the end of the flight, he was shit-faced. He was absolutely shit-faced. And he was returned to me. He's like, if I could inject morphine into my veins, I would do that instead. He does not like flying. I'm okay. I was just reading my book the whole way. Yeah, so remember how last Wednesday we were saying how, what I should watch and, the shit I should watch on the flight? I watched absolutely nothing. I bought Jurassic Park in the airport on the way over, like the book, and I read the first 120 pages in 4 hours. Now, I don't want anyone here coming for me being like, "Oh my god, you're such a slow reader." It's a really hard book. It's not an easy book to read. It is brutal how big the book is. It's not an easy read. But it's a really good book. I highly recommend it. Like, it's 10 out of 10. It's so much better than the movie. It's so much different than the movie. It's a lot more violent. Like, the opening scene of the book is a kid being, an 18-year-old being brought into a clinic on an island off the coast of Ila Nebula, whatever it's called. And his whole chest is ripped open and his leg is ripped open. And the doctor is like, this isn't a construction accident. There's no dirt inside the wound. This kid has been mauled. And she was like looking at the kid and she was like, there's no way this kid's going to survive. Like, it was like describing how his whole chest was exposed. You could see the bone clearly. You could see his main arteries sticking out. And then he like woke up, vomited blood everywhere, went into convulsions, and then just died. Because he'd been ripped open by a raptor. And it's extremely violent. That's the opening chapter of the book. And then it's extremely violent. The way that the characters, if you have seen Jurassic Park the movie, all the same characters have died so far. I'm like 300 out of 400 pages into the book. They all die, the same characters, but the way they die in the books, it is a million times more violent. Like, the IT guy, the guy who shuts down the systems in the park that causes the park to, shut down and all the dinosaurs to get out. He does die to the frilled lizard dinosaur, but it's a lot more gruesome. It's very detailed as well. It's crazy levels of detail. It's really well written. It's so well written. I really like it. Like, the writing style of the author, he really captivates you. It's really good. I highly recommend it. Seriously. Read the book. It's 10 times better. This is why I always said that the third Jurassic Park movie, The Lost World, is my favorite Jurassic Park movie because it's so close to the book. Because the third movie is super violent compared to the first movie because it's more on par with the story in the book. Has anyone gone to see the new Jurassic Park movie yet? Oh, Zach redeemed a VIP. 1 second. Thank you, Lauren. Done. I heard it was a letdown. Yeah, because Ferry was asking me if I wanted to go see it, and I said no. I don't care about new stories on the island. I would just like to see better. I don't know. I feel like the first one is fine. The third one is amazing. I don't need another Jurassic Park movie unless it's 18s plus. I want a super fucking violent Jurassic Park movie. Does anyone agree with me? Like a real scary dinosaur horror. Ferry disagreed with me. Ferry says that he thinks that people don't want that and that it wouldn't be a hit. I think it would be amazing. Imagine walking around the jungle at night in a game and the rain is all around you and you can hear thunder. And then all you hear is like, you know, like from behind you. And you're like, oh shit. And you start running. And let's say you have like maybe 2 shots left. And you're like, I can't take this bitch down with just 2 shots. And then you gotta fight dinosaurs in the dark. How do you pronounce thunder? What's wrong with the way I say thunder? Thunder. Is that better? No, your accent doesn't sound like that. Your Australian accent, you pronounce your words proper. You don't sound, you don't got that was spot on. There's no ER in Australian. There is only A's. They replace all the ERs. There is a She-Venom cosplay, which I reckon would definitely give you amazing inspiration. She-Venom cosplay, where the cosplay used body paint to make it look like Venom has taken over half her body. I've seen that one. Isn't there a big like debacle right now considering body paint as a form of cosplay? And people are saying that it's just what's it called? It's indecent exposure. What are your thoughts on that? I've seen a lot of people talking about that recently. And if you're new on YouTube, please don't forget to 1, drop a follow, and 2, drop a like. Let's try to get to 100 likes on YouTube to show the YouTube algorithm that I'm still here and I still go live, because it's hurting me right now for being away for 5 days, which is really bad. If men did body paint, we'd be arrested. I think if you wear a cup, it's okay. Because the girls do wear pasties and they do wear like a female cup. I don't consider it indecent exposure. It's body paint. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. But at the same time, if people are walking around completely naked and just saying, yeah, it's just paint. What if someone just throws a bucket of water on you just for the sake of it? Do you know how many times people came up to me in school and scrubbed my eyebrows off? Because I didn't have eyebrows. I just had a little piece of like, you know, I had the goth eyebrows, the eyeliner eyebrows. So my friends would come up to me going and just scrape my eyebrow off. What's stopping people doing that with body paint if they see it at cosplay conventions? Just as they say, 1 bucket of water and it's all gone. Most places have always have laws allowing women to be topless as long as they're just existing topless, not being salacious. No, there's actually laws. Like, no, the indecent exposure laws, it is around intent. So if you had intent for, you know, sexualizing your body, that's what counts for indecent exposure. But if you're like, if it's just the way you're dressing and it's just a hot dress, it doesn't count as indecent exposure. That's how it works. But I was talking about Greece, lads. Fuck. So the first night I arrived in Greece, it was like 10 o'clock at night. So we didn't do anything. We just went straight to bed because I was absolutely exhausted. I was like, that, go away. I couldn't be bothered. So let me see. I'll start sending pictures to my Facebook and showing you my view from my window. I should have done this in advance, but sure look. Sure look, have I ever done anything well in advance? No. No, I haven't. Okay, 1 second. Let me get the pictures. Okay. Dokie. So the first day we did stuff that I wanted to do. Then the second day we did stuff that Ferry wanted to do, if that makes sense. Okay, 1 second. Sorry, I'm just getting pictures together. And I'll show you what we ate as well, because oh my god, the food there was so good. I actually listened to you, Chris. If you're here and you told me to get the savory pancakes, we got the savory pancakes. We did. And John, let me tell you, best pancakes I ever ate. Okay, let me see. I'm getting everything here, guys. Getting everything. I'm getting everything together. I made 3 new friends. None of them were human. But sure, look, can't have everything in life, can we? Okay. Okay. Everything has been sent to my Facebook. Nope. Okay, so this was the first day. Boop. So we started in Hanya and we went to Rethymno and we went down here to the south coast and then we came back up and we went back to Hanya. That was day 1. And I will show you the pictures of the apartment now. 1 second. Okay. Boom, that was out my window. You got to admit, that's a good view to wake up to from your window. It was so nice. It was so nice. The waves were so nice every morning. Stop. That was it from the other way. There's Pochita having a look out. There's a beach here. And there was a bar right here. And this was a church. 2 people actually got married in the church on Sunday night. The water was so pretty. You can't really see it here because it was like 8 o'clock in the morning when I took these pictures because I was super excited and ran outside to take pictures because it was just so pretty. That's Hanya back there. But I was just taking a picture of how like sloped it was because everything there is just mountains. It's like the Hawaii of Europe. I'm not even joking. I imagine Hawaii is this vertical because this country is fucking vertical. It's crazy. So we went to Theorist for breakfast. Let me see if I can show you. Theorist's Rethymno. If you do go to Greece and you do go to Crete, this place is amazing. This place does the best food. Like, not even joking. It's really pretty as well. Like, it has this really cool book wall. 1 second. And it says, the wall says something like, read a book, get off your phone or something. It's just a really, really nice, like, atmosphere in there. And everyone is super nice. The people that work there, super nice. Myself and Ferry sat here like each time we went there. And so I listened to Chris and we said we get the savory pancakes. So this is what Ferry got. Wait 1 second, I have to drag you back again. It's pancakes with ham, bacon, eggs, and this French sauce. I got this. I got a white omelet with oats on top and it had chicken inside. Stop. It was amazing. It was 10 out of 10. Both of them were 10 out of 10. I thought I had a video. Are the videos back here? 1 second. Wait. No. Oh, well. Okay, let's go back. I'm skipping ahead. So, breakfast, 10 out of 10. Hollandaise sauce. Maybe it was Hollandaise sauce. 10 out of 10. It was the best. The food was amazing. It was so good. Oh my god. Couldn't get over it. It was so good. And I had this yamas, which was like this green tea with like lemon inside of it. I know yamas means cheers in Greek, but that's the name of the brand of the tea. It was really good. If you do go to Greece, try Yamas tea. It's so good. The churches are really nice there. I highly recommend checking out some churches if you're there. They're really pretty. I love that everything is dome shaped. I guess it's because, are Greek people Orthodox? I wanted to ask, but I didn't see any, I didn't talk to any Greek people. Are Greek people Orthodox Christian? Okay, so that explains the domes. Lots of domes. This was the first beach we went to. I took that picture. My mom literally said to me, "Stop, why are you posting promotional pictures? They're not yours." And I was like, I literally took that fucking picture. I literally took that picture. And she was like, "Oh." I was like, "Yeah. Oh, the place is so good that the pictures I take look like promotional shots." That's how nice it was. But this is like a covered, it's not a beach, but like a little bay, because there's no sand here. It's all rock. And you just walk out here if you don't want to go into the deep water over here. And it's not even that deep. You'd have to be able to swim. 100% you'd have to be able to swim. But it's doable. But one thing I will tell you, if you want to go to this beach, it's called Calypso Beach. Calypso means a cove. Thank you, girl. It's a cove. If you want to go to this cove, it is really hard to get to. I mean, fucking really hard. This was so scary to get to. Like, 1 second, let me show you the map again. So we were first here, and then we had to drive over to Rethymno, and that's an hour drive with parking to get to Rethymno if you want to stay there for a bit and have lunch. So that's what we did. We drove from Hania to Rethymno for lunch, and then we drove down here to this is Calypso Beach. We had to pass through some serious mountains. I'm not fucking with you guys. There were some serious mountains. 1 second. I don't think you can gauge how high these are. They're fucking high. They're really high. We were up this, like, higher. We were up higher than this, driving around the side of the mountain. Driving around the side of the mountain. We were up, like, crazy high. Like, crazy. I hope I, like, showed the top of the mountain or the side of it at least. I didn't take any good videos, really. But we were at least 1,000 meters up. 1,000 meters. And there's no guardrail. See the way there's a nice guardrail here? When you're going to the beach, it's just the side of the mountain. I should have taken a video, but I was so scared. I was like, I wasn't even looking out the window. I was just looking at Ferry driving, because Ferry was on this side to me, and he wasn't on the drop. And I was just looking at him, and I was like, oh my God, I can't do this. And it was just a drop. There was nothing there. And it was 1,000 meters down. You're dead. Forget about it. And you just have to zigzag going down. So zigzagging all the way down until you get to the cove at the bottom of the mountain. Like, you can see the mountains here, and it just keeps going straight back up. It's crazy high. Like, look at the verticalness of what Ferry is walking. Can you get an idea of how vertical it is? Like, look at the cars. It took us 20 minutes to walk back up. It was so hard. We were literally like this, climbing like that. You can't do it if you have bad lungs or a bad heart. It was also 32 degrees, so it was really fucking hot. All I was thinking was I could not bring my mom, my uncle, or my dad here because they wouldn't be able. It's too dangerous if you have any kind of heart or lung condition. Forget about it. But this is our new buddy. We made a friend. He followed us up the mountain. He walked all the way to the car with us from the beach. He came with us all the way, and he was like walking beside me, and then he went up to ferry. Like, he was like walking with me, then he walked up the ferry to go to ferry, and we were like, what is he doing here? So when we got to the car, ferry gave him water in his hand. Because I was just like, what is he doing? I called him Nikos. He didn't have a name, he didn't have a collar, but I called him Nikos. I was trying to think of a good Greek name. But he's a good boy. He didn't want us to leave. He wanted us to follow him. Like, let me see. Okay, so you can't really see how high we are here, but we're pretty fucking high. You see this here? Oh wait, you can't. 1 second. You see this? This like little fence? He wanted to bring us down this way. Like this road here. And the road was closed, but he was like proper trying to bring us down. And Ferry was like, he wants us to go that way. And I was like, let's go then. And he was just like, no, I'm not following the dog. And I was just like, come on, it could be something down there. Someone could be dead. And he was just like, then they're dead. Yeah, the boat is weird as well, isn't it? Yeah, the boat is just there. And the boat, where we are right now, in this picture, I'd say we're 200 meters up. We're not at the top of the mountain, because we kind of went zigzagging down again, and then we stopped, and then we walked down the rest of the way. But no, I'd say we're higher. I'd say we're 300, 400 meters up. I'd say we're about 400 meters above the ocean. So it's weird. I never actually thought about that. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. I didn't think how the fucking boat got there. That's so true. That's so weird. Let me see. So we met our new friend Nikos. Sorry, I keep having to drag it back and forth. Oh, and this, where were we? We were driving back to Hanya when I took this picture. We stopped into a little local shop to like get some water, and there was a 11-year-old girl working in there, and the ma'am didn't speak English, so the 11-year-old was translating for us and talking to us, and she was so nice. Oh, she was so cute. She was adorable. She was very polite, and I was saying to her how great her English was, and she was telling me how she does English in school, and I was like, and she was literally like tallying up how much we had bought, and she was so good. She was so good. Let me show you what I bought from her. 1 second. Okay, the first thing I got was just ice cream and water because it was so hot. But I saw this. So 1 second. How pretty is that? It's little dried cornflowers inside of it. And look, wait for the ASMR. It only cost me 13 euro. Yep, 13 euro. It's a known brand in Greece, and this is it's really good for your, it's a face and body like tonic. Like you put it on your skin and on your face, and corn flour is really good for anti-inflammation, so sunburns. It has an antiseptic quality to it as well, which is crazy. It's good for tightening your skin. I'll show you the brand. It's called Spitico by Topolitis. 1 second. I did look up the brand. Let me see. We love a local brand. 1 second. Oh, ha, ha, ha. One second, I gotta change it to English. Okay. Look how nice this brand is. 1 second, I'll change. These are all soaps. And I think these are jam. I'm not sure though. Don't quote me on that unless anyone here speaks Greek and can... Oh, it's wax. Something wax? With organic olive oil. Wax cream. So these are the ones that you could buy. And this was on the side of a fucking mountain. Like, you know, side of a fucking mountain. That's where I was. In the middle of fuck off nowhere. This is where I was buying this. It was a great find, if you ask me. So dry oil with centurium. Suitable for dark circles and freckles. Relieves inflammation, irritation. Rich in phenolic acid and flavonoids. Deep moisturizing the skin. So is extracts, removes blah blah blah, antiseptic and soothing properties. It helps to heal wounds. Relieves inflammation and irritation, sunburn. In general, it is the oil with multiple benefits for your skin with extremely moisturizing properties. It is rich in flavonoic acids and flavonoids. Jojoba, coconut oil, and vitamin E. And these are the other ones you can get. Only cost... Yeah, at a tavern. It literally was giving, like, side quest energy. It was really nice. The everything that I got in there. And let me see, let me fix this side. But I also bought, I'll fix the screen again. Also got pistachio baklava. And also got just normal walnut almond baklava with honey. Because I love baklava. If you know me, you know I love baklava. How much did it cost you? This boy cost me €13. And I think these cost €6. Everything in Greece is so cheap. It's crazy. Crazy how cheap everything is in Greece. So that was everything I bought. And then we continued driving. That was the view. I got a nice little video of the view. That was up top. Oh, these were the baklava that I got in Rethymno as well. Like, you can see the baklava here. These are more different kinds of baklava. Baklava. Look at the macro. Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm not even showing my screen. Fuck my life. I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so stupid. Okay, let's go back to the start. Kill the sound. Okay. So this is the walnut baklava. This is can you see my thing? Yeah, this is baklava with like a Bavarian cream inside of it. And this one is like a crunchy baklava. This one here. It's really nice. This one is also a baklava with Bavarian cream. These are small baklavas. That's also the crunchy baklava. These are the macaroons. These cost fucking nothing, by the way. Cost like 50 cents or 20 cents for one macaroon. It smelled so nice in there. It was crazy. What's my last video? Oh, this is just the gorge again. So yeah, that was day 1. Any questions? It was so nice though. It was unreal. Unreal is the only way to describe. No goats. So many goats. Oh my God. If you love goats, go to Greece. If you love goats, go to Greece. There was goats everywhere. I'm not even fucking with you. There was goats everywhere. They were so cute. Oh my days. I saw every kind of goat. I saw the wild goats. I saw the house goats. I saw the fucking I saw the pet goats. I saw the petting zoo goats. I saw the fucking goats on a fucking chain. I saw the dead ones too. There was goats everywhere. Oh, running free. Like, literally. There was mountain goats I saw climbing the sides of mountains. I'm not even joking. There was ones, obviously, that were in people's houses that they were probably having for their milk, or they were going to eat them. There was little kids walking around with little goats on leashes. Not like leashes, but like ropes. Like, there was all kinds of goats. Every kind of goat. Every color. It was great. The goats were amazing. The animals I saw a lot of animals. Does anyone go on holidays and you do like this thing where you're like, this is how many animals I saw? No. And if you're new on YouTube, please don't forget to drop a like, because YouTube is hurting me for being away for a few days and hurting my algorithm. Drop a like and drop a follow if you're new. I have a rule. That's only counts. So I saw loads of animals. Like, I saw goats. I saw a badger, a dead one. I saw chickens. Not a lot of chickens. Lots of goats. This really crazy bee. Like, this bee had like a black jacket on and it was crazy big. Fuck. It was crazy. I can't remember what's the weirdest animal I saw. I saw no lizards. Oh shit, we had a centipede in our house. I should have taken a picture of him. Vandalia, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. There was no chickens. There was a few. But yeah, I saw a fucking centipede, guys. Like, let me see if I can find a picture of the Greek centipedes. This motherfucker. He was in my kitchen. And I was the cunt who was going to pick him up. He was big. Like, he was like from here to here. No, here on my hand. He was big. I was going to pick it up, right? This is how it went. So I was sitting in the sitting room looking into the kitchen. And I saw him crawling along the edge of the kitchen wall. And I was like, oh, there he is. And I was going to go over and pick him up. But Fairy was like, you can't. He'll bite you. And I was like, really? Because I'd never seen a centipede before. In all my years of living in Portugal, I had never once seen a fucking centipede. How weird is that? But yeah, no, they are poisonous. Oh my God, Hippie, thank you so much for the 5 subs. Thank you so much, genuinely. It means a lot to me. You're an absolute legend. Thank you. Let's show some love in the chat for Hippie for dropping the 5 subs, guys. If she thinks that big, a lot of guys will be excited. If it starts fucking crawling and it's that big and it has little legs attached to it. I don't want anything to do with it, my son. Like, I don't have a problem with them as long as they're not like poisonous. But as soon as Fairy told me that, yeah, no, if he bites you, 9 more subs and she puts on a venom suit. No. It's the daily sub goal. I don't know why Twitch does that weird thing where it counts like, I don't know. I think it counts like the continuous amount of subs that I have. Like, you know, like people who recurring subs, but it's only for the amount of people who have subscribed today. I think we're at 36. My daily sub count says. It's a daily sub count. But what was I saying? Yeah, no. We killed him with sun cream. We just got the spray bottle and like, and he was like breathing on the floor, and then we put a pot lid on top of him. Just left him there for 2 days. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I can't pick him up. Then we got a jumping spider in the kitchen as well. He was so fast. It was crazy. He was bouncing all over the kitchen table like a fucking flea. Crazy. You stomp on it? No. Ugh, I feel so bad killing them, guys. It's such bad luck. I don't like killing anything. But like, and like we were literally standing there thinking, how are we going to fucking kill this? I don't know how to kill it. I felt so bad. I really felt bad. Oh no, you couldn't put a glass over him, Kieran. He was the length of from the tip of my finger to my the end of my palm. He was big. He was big. He was long. He wouldn't fit underneath a thingy. And we couldn't get him in, we couldn't leave him in the apartment because if he bites you, it hurts and it does cause swelling. So I didn't really want that. How the fuck was I supposed to take it outside? Tell me. Walk me through this. How was I supposed to take it outside? Spraying him with chemicals and letting him sit there for a few days is a lot worse than stomping on them. No, I don't want to stomp on them. It's a quick mercy. Oh, lads, stop. I would choose axe. Scoop it in a cup. No, it's too big. You don't understand. It wouldn't fit in the cup. We thought about the cup. We thought about everything. You can't scoop him. Nah, Flynn, he would... I'd be afraid because he'd hold on to the shoe, and if you were trying to scoop, like, get him out, he would, like, you know, get on you. Oh, and on the first night, I saw a cockroach so big, I was telling Flynn, that I thought he was going to ask me for my fucking shoes. He was gonna come up to me with a fucking cigarette and be like, "What size shoe are you?" He was so big. Fucking intimidating cunt, like if I ever saw one. Jesus, the biggest cockroach I ever saw. That was the only cockroach I saw though. A deli cup. We didn't have big cups in Greece. Sorry to tell you guys. Let me see. Let me get the pictures from day 2. Day 2 was very quiet for us. I didn't really do much on day 2. Okay. There's the pictures from day 2. Get back. How was Greece? We're going through the day by day. I'm telling everyone about the day by day occurrences. Okay, 1 second. I don't need this map anymore. Okay, so for day 2, it was Fairy's Day. So we did Clara Day, Fairy Day, Clara Day, Fairy Day. We didn't really do anything on the last day. But so the next day was Fairy Day. And Fairy didn't want to do any exploring. Fairy just wanted to sit on the beach, do nothing, don't talk to me, get me my beer, give me my salty snacks, and leave me alone. That was Fairy's idea of a good day. So, If it's Fairy's idea of a good day, let him be. But this is another look from the... Isn't that so pretty? That was in front of the apartment again. How nice is that? It's so pretty. It was so pretty. So then we went to a beach club and just set out here. But this was the view. This was the water. So that was the beach. And if you can see like the rocks over here, that was the water. It was so nice. Oh, wait. My pictures are all mixed up. There we go. The water was so warm. I swear to you, it was crazy nice. Joey would have loved that view, the centipede. Nah, I don't think so. He did. But it was so nice. I saw a kid. Oh my God, it was so bad. So let me see. Okay, so see these rocks here? There's like a little bit of beach before the rocks. So like, let me see. Go back to this. Let me see. We'll go. So you can see the way you can see the beach here. So there was a little bit of beach in front of us before you reached the rocks. And there was these lads and they were playing soccer on the beach. About 18, 19 years old. And they were just kicking the ball around and the ball went out into the water a little bit. You can see how like shallow the water is. It's super shallow. So he went out to get it. And he slipped on the fucking rocks. Imagine slipping on these rocks. He went full body up in the air like whoosh, and straight down on his side. I was just like, oh my God. And I was stopped right in my tracks and I was looking at him because I thought he actually could have broken his leg. That's how hard he fell onto it. And I was just like, so he got up and his friends were laughing at him. Typical guys just laughing at someone sore. And I was just like looking at him and he was laughing as well. You knew he was in so much pain though. He was just laughing along. And then he kind of walked away from them to kind of like check his knee and check his hip. And I just looked at him and I was just like, and he was just like, and you can see he was in so much pain. And he walked back to the guys and he had such a bad limp. Oh my God, he's so lucky that he walked out of that. I just hate that it's so toxic to be a guy that you can't even say when you hurt yourself that badly. Stop, like. Yeah, he nearly became a fucking memory. Facts, like. Oh my God. But yeah, we just stayed on the beach all day. And then we went back to, do you want to see my babies? There's the mommy. And there's the two kittens. And the third one is up here, I think. He's on the roof or something. But yeah, there was a completely black one. Let me see if I can get closer. So this one was completely black. This one had little white feet. And there was a little tiger one as well. And they were so cute. That was right outside the apartment as well. So like where she slept, like right over here, like where my mouse is pointing, was the apartment. They were so nice. I loved them so much. They were so cute. That was my aunt painted that. This is my aunt whose son just died, to kind of help her get through it. She started painting again for the first time in 3 years. And this is the first painting she's done in 3 years. I think the idea behind this painting is that she's close to drowning, but she's above water. I think that's the point. She's selling it though, if anyone's interested. But I thought it was a really nice painting. I actually got her a cup that looks just like this. It's crazy. I didn't see this, but I got this cup for her. 1 second. How much is she selling it for? Did she tell me? Let me see. She said it's 3 foot by 4 foot. She didn't put a price on it though. If you're interested, message me and I'll ask her for a price. But this was the cup I got her. I thought it kind of, I don't know, it kind of matches. The flowers, I thought. I didn't get this cup because I saw her new painting. I just got this cup and I thought it reminded me of her. So I thought it looked nice. But yeah, that's her first painting. I asked her as well, why is she redhead? Because no one in our family is red. We're all this color blonde. Like, she's this color blonde. And I was like, you know, what's the crack? And even like my cousin who just passed away, he was 23 and he was also this color blonde. But no, she just thought the red was pretty. Strange choice, but. So this was the view from the restaurant we ate at. It was really nice. 10 out of 10. This was right after I fractured my toe. Right after. I was sitting at the table and I was like to Ferry, I think I fucking broke my toe, man. And he was just like, nah, you're fine. And the bruise was already coming up on my toe. I was just like, he was like, nah, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, I'm not sure what I've done to it. I've either fractured it or I've broken it. I didn't hit it. What I did was I was walking and my pants were really flowy, like really baggy pants. I always wear really baggy pants. So my foot got stuck at the front of the pants because they were so baggy and it pulled me, like, you know, like how you get stuck on a dress or something. It pulled me forward. So my toe went and I tripped over the trousers. It was so sore. So sore. It wasn't good. But yeah. So that's another view from the apartment. And that was the beach. But my toe is doing better. It's kind of purple right now, but it is doing better. Let me see if I can get the pictures from the next day. The next day we went exploring again. I don't think I took many pictures on the next day's exploring. Oh, I did. I took loads of videos. Good. Oh, wait till you see these beaches, guys. This is crazy. It won't let me show this picture that I took. Balls. I got a picture of my toe. Who wants to see my toe? Who wants to see my manky toe? I'll save 50 subs and I show my toe. Yum. But so the route for this day was 1 second. Okay. 1 second. Okay. I'm sorry, it's not big. That's what he said. I'm sorry. So the first day we went from, oh my God, dude. Thank you so much for the $20 donation. Thank you so much, man. Oh my God. Absolutely love you for that. Thank you. Drop some likes on Eric's donation on YouTube, guys. Drop those likes. Drop those likes on it. So the first day we went from Hanya to Rethinmo down to Calypso, and then we went back through. No, sorry. So we went from Rethinmo or Hanya to Rethinmo down here to the beach, and then straight back up again. So this day we did the west side of the island, and we did all of the super Instagram places, like the places that everyone knows in Greece. Like, have you heard of the beach with the pink beach where the sand is pink? Has anyone here heard of that beach? It's called Elafonisi Beach. Do you have an OF? No, but I did a bikini shoot in Greece, and if you tier 3 sub to my Twitch, you do get the bikini shoot. Elafonisi. Thank you so much, Rice. But, so we did let me show. I've heard about this beach a million times. Oh, shit. Has anyone here seen videos of this beach on Instagram? Yes, no, maybe. Hey, what's up, NASCAR? How you doing, man? When do we get the bikini shoot? I have to edit those pictures today. That is my job for today. I have the pictures. I have to edit them. Just a little bit. Dwayne's asking the correct questions on YouTube. Is it really pink? No. It's not. It's not. Let's see. I did take a picture, but it's not letting me. 1 second. Let me take a screenshot of the picture that I took. This is. Wait till you see this, guys. This is some fucking highway robbery shit. Where's the picture I took? Here it is. Are you ready for this pink sand beach? I swear to Jesus, that's the picture that I took. Isn't that so bad? Like, look, let's go back. Instagram pink beach, right? It is not pink at all. Do you know what? I think it could be pink in spring when there's like a high level of algae in the water that is on the beach. Because when I lived in Portugal, we had a lot of flamingos, and flamingos only came to our part of Portugal in spring because the algae in the lakes They ate the algae, and that's what turned them pink. So I think maybe in certain seasons, it might be pink, but last week, it wasn't pink at all. There was no pink. It's embarrassingly not pink. It's crazy. Do not go to Elafonisi Beach. Do not go. It was so sore. The whole beach is coral. You have to walk into coral. Like, maybe this side of the beach was not coral, but I'll give you a breakdown of where we were. Okay. So it did not look like this. This was Disney fucking level of packed. The whole beach was mobbed. It was black with bodies. That's how many people were there. There was, oh my days, there was at least 1,000 people on the beach. The whole sand was just umbrellas, towels, people lying there. It was so busy. It was crazy. The whole water was just full of people as well. We didn't go over here. See this little piece here? This is where we were. And you see, like, all this here? That's all coral. And everything, see all this kind of dark color here? That's coral. See all this dark color here? Coral, 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 coral. It's all coral. You can't stand on it. It fucks your feet up so badly. I thought I was actually going to kill myself. Ferry didn't even come into the water because he didn't want to. It was kind of dangerous. It's crazy how when places blow up in popularity, it affects what nature used to look like. Yeah, no, I was thinking that too when it came to like the sand, but do not go to this beach. People talk so much shit about this beach, saying this is the best beach in Crete. You have to come to Elafonisi. 0 out of 10. Do not waste your fucking time. Don't waste your time. Especially if you're disabled. If you have some kind of disability from standing, don't do it. Do not do that to yourself. You will hurt yourself so badly. Wear water shoes. But even if you wear the water shoes, it's really slippy. So if you slip on the coral, you're going to fuck yourself up. Like, seriously. Maybe it's only nice in the off season. I would say maybe go in the off season. Like, as I said, I originally wanted to go in May, but we had to push it back to July. I'd say maybe in May it would have been much nicer because it was only going to be about 20, 25 degrees and people, I'd say, weren't going to be as packed into that place. But it was Saturday, and 2, it was July, 3, peak season. I mean, go if you want to. Prove me wrong. But I did not think it was worth it. At all. The next place we went to, though, 7 minutes away from this place. Coral Cuts, Nasty Alien on YouTube knows. If you've ever cut your feet with coral or you've fallen on coral, oh man, it hurts so bad. Why is everyone giving out with the way I say coral? Oh, sorry. Coral? Is it better now? Will I say it coral? Coral? Are the Americans happy? Coral? Everyone on YouTube is giving me so much abuse. Abusing the shit out of me. Lauren, how the fuck do you say Carl? I hate you guys. I hate you guys so fucking much. Coral? I am saying it. I have an Irish accent. Fuck off. We're going back to Carl. Anyway. Coralli. Is it like Coralli? Is that how you say it in Finnish? How do you say Carl in your language, if you have a way to say it? Finnish, it's Coralli. How do you say it in other languages? Coral. I have no idea how to pronounce that in German. German, it could be one or it could be any way. I don't think in Irish we have a word for Carl. Let's find out. Take me to folklore. Hey, Fairy! Doesn't care. I was going to ask him for the Brazilian. Portuguese. Oh, wow, there is. It's just Corel? Corel? Lay it on me.
Corel.
Let's see how it sounds in Munster.
Corel.
Corel.
It's kind of close in all dialects, but Corel. Is how you say it in Greek. Coralli. Oh, that's nice. It's close. Carl. But as I was saying, no. Let me get back to my point. So the next place that we went to, I gotta get Google Maps. The next place that we went to was 7 minutes from Elafonisi. 1 second. But I have to find it because I don't know what the beach is called. Okay. So this is Elafonisi. That's Elafonisi Beach. Okay, so you go back up this way. Nope. Here it is. How do you spell it? I had to dig hard to find this. See? That's only a 7-minute drive. Second. From the beach, just up here at the top of the coast. But wait till you see how pretty this place is. It's just a lagoon. But it's so nice. Oh my god. The water was perfect. This is what it looks like. Like, you just park the car here and you just sit here and just get in the water. It's so nice though. And it's actually really accessible. It's just a like you can see here, the guy standing here, it's just a slope down. It's perfect. It's easy to get in and get out of. The water is all levels of deep. Like it's shallow here. You can see the rocks here. It gets deeper and deeper, and over here you can kind of see like the line where it kind of drops off. It's so nice. Let me show you my pictures. Okay, so this was it when we were there. It was perfect. Like, as you can see here, oh fuck, I keep having to drag it in and out because the different pictures I take. But this is just the drop off. You just walk in from here. It's perfect. The water is so clear though. You're so right. It's just amazing. It's, oh, it was perfect. Like, the water was perfect. There's some dude over here. My mom's like, who's that? And I was like, I couldn't ask him to fucking get out of my picture. Like, he's just chilling in the water. But just the water was perfect. 10 out of 10. Oh wait. So if you do want a really nice place, if you do go to Crete and you don't want to go to Elafonisi because you don't like the crowds, go here. Because you can put a life vest on the babies and the babies can go swimming in there. You can go swimming in there. You don't have to go swimming. You can sit on the fucking rocks and you can chill in the water and watch the kids swim. There's actually loads of places to jump off. Like, you can, if the kids have like life vests on, or they can swim over here, or they can jump off the rocks here. I wouldn't jump off the rocks around here because you can see it's kind of shallow, but jump off the rocks here, jump off the rocks here. Amazing. Perfect. Not, oh, and there's loads of fishes in there. There's loads of fishes. I had my snorkel glasses on and there was these two fishes following me around. They're like this big. They were kind of like whitey blue, kind of shiny fish. And they just kept following my feet as I swam around. It was so nice. But that was the second beach we went to. We went to 3 beaches on Sunday. Okay, so we did, dragging this all around the place. So the first beach we did was Elafonisi, and then we did Vololimni. That's what this one's called. And then the top one we did, we had to drive all through this mountain. It was very high, very scary. So we had to go back this way. Oh yeah, so we had to take this road up through the mountain. And we had to go around this way. And we stopped at this really nice bar. Let me see if I can show you the pictures. Reviews. It's a dong. There's like, 1 second. So outside the bar, the view is crazy. 1 second. I'm wondering why these pictures didn't show for me. Oh, that's it. Okay. Okay. So it's kind of hard to see because we're so high up. We're like 1,000 meters up. It's crazy how high up we were. But you see this over here? That's Elafonisi. This like little patch in the corner. But that's how far away we were. See here? That's where I'm showing ye. And down here is Elafonisi. And that's it on the map. If you can just like imagine how high up that is. So we were outside this bar on the top of a mountain because I wanted to show Ferry the view because I kept telling him that I could see the beach. And he was like, there's no way you can see the beach from up here. And I was like, literally, you can. And so we stopped at this bar and there was this donkey outside. And we were like, and there was loads of dogs. And there was another donkey in the corner. And we're like, what's with the donkey? So there's a joke. The donkey walks into the bar. The donkey just walked into the fucking bar. It was so cute. Like he just walked in the door. And all the dogs were just like chilling and sleeping. It's a really nice bar. I 100% recommend it. If you are in Crete and you want to go to Elafonisi and you want to go back up through this way, go to this bar. Just to have a drink with the donkey on the side of a fucking mountain, 1,000 meters up. Just do it. Do it for the plot. So we had to continue this crazy high fucking mountain road. Look at that zigzag. Like if you are afraid to drive through streets that are one car wide, and if you meet another car, you have to make way for it. Do not go to Crete. Go to Crete, but don't go exploring because you're not going to be able for it. You're literally not. It's crazy up there. Like, crazy. Any questions on the driving aspect of it? Because, yeah, it's hardcore. Ferry was so stressed out. So, kept driving along here. And where is the beach? Yes. So no? There. Okay. So we started. We started here. Drove all the way down here. Up here. Had a drink on the mountain here. And got up to this beach. That beach was the best beach of the day. What car did I have? We had a Suzuki. Like, it was kind of like a Jeep, but it was a small Jeep. If it was any bigger, we wouldn't fucked. Like, so happy that it was a small car. If you go to Greece, if you go to Crete and you want to drive around, get a fucking Fiat. Get the smallest matchbox car you can get. You're going to want it. You don't want any bigger than that. Trust me. So I imagine being one lane, you have Mexican standoff on who in the right. Not really. It's kind of like, whoever has space to let the other person in, you got to let the other person in. That's just how it works. Like, if you have a bit of space on your side, you got to pull into it and they got to move around you. That's just how it is. Or if there's more space behind you or behind them, you got to tell them to go back or just come forward. You guys got around. Oh, wait till you see this beach. Falasarna. Look at that water. Look at that water. It was that good. It was so warm. It was like 25 degrees. That's how warm the water was. It was really good. I'll show you the pictures that I took. I didn't take any pictures of the beach, but I did take pictures of the... Let me see. Oh, there's my toe. No. There's my toe. Look at that toe. Tasty looking toe. Look at that. Look at that tasty looking toe. Can you see anything? I got a little willy on my toe. Yeah. That was sore. So like that's why it's a fracture, because if it was my whole toe, it would have been all purple. Like the first day. This was the first day. I'm not even joking. But you can see here that that's where the fracture is. And it's like, you know, around here. How'd that happen? I tripped on my pants. Could have happened to anyone. That's the lagoon. Oh, that was passing through the tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Through the mountain. Secret, 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 secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Yeah, that was the, what's it called? Wait, I don't have any pictures of of the nice one. Nah, 1 second. Sort this out. Send them on. Uh-huh. Can you say hello? I'll put it to you this way. If you drop a membership on YouTube, I'll do it. You sprained it really bad. It didn't hurt though. These were the only pictures that I got of this beach. It was just, the water was so nice and the rocks were so pretty. So I just like rocks, guys. Just get your rocks off. But you see the mountain here in the background? You see this part of the mountain? That's how high up we were. We were right here. Right fucking here. That's where the car drives around. And you see like this little piece of white here? That's a lookout point. To look out over here to see like the beach and everything. 1,000 meters up. Nice. But yeah, that was day 3. Day 4, we didn't do anything. We kind of just hung out because we went back to Rithinmo to like have a look around. But it was so hot on Sunday that Ferry like literally started to have heat stroke. I'm not even joking. We were in the center of town and he was just not doing well in the heat at all. So we had to go back. He was starting to get like pains in his chest and he was kind of uneasy on his feet. So he had to get back to the car. The Brazilian broke before the Irish person broke. When I tell you the sweat was rolling down me though. It was crazy. Let me show you the things I got. Let me see. 1 second. stuff. I'm showing them the stuff. I'm just putting everything inside here to show you. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. I didn't get myself many things. I got lots of stuff from my mom and everyone. So I got the cup from my aunt. This is what I got from my mom. Oh, before I tell you what I got from my mom, I'm gonna do some gossiping. So my mom didn't text me at all for the first Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So my mom didn't. I sent my mom pictures and she wasn't looking at her messages, but it showed that she was online. Like, you know, when you know someone's online, but they're not looking at your messages? Because my dad had been texting me. My aunt who painted that picture had been texting me, but my mom wasn't replying to any of my messages. And I was like, it's typical. Like, my aunt was like, she's fucking useless, like. So then she called me on Sunday, but I was already out, like. And I was like, you know, you could just make an effort and just look at your messages when I send you them. And then she said to me, I just seen the pictures you sent me. They all look like promotional pictures. No offense. It's like, can you not just admit that you either don't want to talk to me or like what? So I did show my aunt the picture. No offense, literally. I have the pictures of her sending that. So I screenshotted it and I sent it to my aunt. And I was like, always pleasant. And my aunt was just like, wow. But yeah, I still got my mum a present that cost me €85. Oh, shit. It's sapphires, diamonds, and gold. So I got that from my mom, even though she was fucking rude to me. That was from my mom. I got loads of stuff for my sister. So she loves dressing. She loves wearing dresses. Being poor sucks. You save up though to go on holiday, and I'd been saving up for 5 months. I was putting away like €200 a month, and I only spent like €600 in Greece. So I still had 200 of my 800. I only had €800 to spend. That's it. That's like $1,000. But I'd been saving up for months. So, you know, saying, you know, it sucks being poor. I did save up because, you know, I did be struggling before this if you're a regular watcher on my stream. So this is what I got for my sister, and this was only 30. Isn't it so pretty? So I got this for she's very tall for her age. I got this for my 5-year-old sister. I wanted to get it so that I got it in blue because her eyes are very blue. So I wanted it to match her eyes. And I thought it was a really nice kind of, she likes dresses that, like, you know, swing. So I thought this was very nice for her. Got her that. I got her a cute little bracelet with little shells and flowers beaded into it. So it's a nice little bracelet for her. No, it's not for you. And oh, she really likes Labubus, right? Oh, and I also got a present for my Labubu. I brought this Labubu to Greece with me, and I got her a bracelet too, but I put it on as a necklace. It's got a little turtle here, and it's got 2 shells, and it's the same it's the same one that I'm giving to my sister, but I gave it to my Labubu. So my Labubu, since they came with me to Greece, they have their own little Greece trinket as well. Isn't she so cute? I love my little boo boo. So I wanted to get my sister a Labubu. So I did. And I got her I didn't realize they were Lafufus. So wait till you see this. So this was the first, and it looks close, doesn't it? Hey, Bloodshot, dude, thank you so much for subscribing with Prime. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that. You absolute legend. Thank you. So there's not, can you really see much of a difference? Size, yeah. But who cares? I don't care. I think they're adorable. Who cares? Who cares if one is like Pop Mart and one isn't? It doesn't fucking matter. Like, who cares at the end of the day? If you like it, that's all that matters. Who cares what the fucking value of the thing is? The value is if you like it or not. That's all that matters. She really likes it though. I sent her a picture of it and she's super excited for her little Labubu. I tried to get her a second one, right? So I went in, I saw the Labubus on in a shop, right? And I bought another one and I opened it. You gotta admit, this is the best fucking Labubu. Look at him. He's so cute. He's a bit crooked, but I love him for it. He's only a little crooked. Look at him. He's so cute. Look, this is the side by side. He's like, be strong, Clarence. Be strong for mother. Its eyes, though. I think it's so cute. What should we call him? We should give him a name. Oh, turn his toes out. I'm not going to give this to my sister. This is my special Labubu. This is my special little man. He's a special little man. Oh man, Clarence. I thought Clarence as well. Carl. I think Carl would be great. Le derp derp. When the Labubu falls out the window. Oh man, when the Labubu falls out the window at birth. Oh, stop. This is definitely this is the Labubu, the official Pop Mart Labubu. The Lafufu and the La Derp Derp. This one only cost me €10. This one cost me €16. And this one was the €40 one. Oh, stop. It's so funny. This one has the prettiest eyes. Or which one? This one. The cheap one didn't skimp on the eyes. I think he's still cute. He's just a little weird. He's just a little weirdo. I'm gonna put him on my desk right here. Right here. The little weird man. So yes, this one's for my sister. So she has her own Labubu. And this one's called Azul. If you're wondering what his name is. I just thought it'd be a cute name for him. Azul. Azul goes back to his spot. I want to get him little sunglasses. The new guy at the factory made Clarence. Who are you cosplaying? I'm cosplaying Grok. Have you seen the new Grok? Thanks for always being so awesome, making me smile. Thank you so much, Martin. I really appreciate that you dropped a membership again. Thank you, dude. Genuinely, I really appreciate that. Wait, I still got more to show you guys. Okay, so I did have really bad sunburn. Like you can see that my sunburn is kind of gone. But it was really bad on Sunday. So I needed to buy something to cover my shoulders. So I got this. So I just did that. I just walked around like that. So my shoulders were covered on Sunday. Ooh, and it didn't cost anything. It cost like a $5. Oh my god, I'm stuck. I got this on the side of a mountain. Isn't that so cool? It's a carpet bag. Isn't that really cool? I asked Ferry to stop the car so I could buy it. These quests have nice rewards. Isn't that actually really nice, this bag? She said it was handmade. I'd believe it because it's got so much detail on it. It's so pretty. And these little things look like proper. I don't know. It's a really nice bag. And whenever anyone goes on holiday, do you ever buy stuff for the house? Like you just have one ornament that's from somewhere else. How much did it cost? I think it cost 30 euro. Because I bought it with my mom's necklace. So the necklace was 85. That's all I remember. I remember going, yeah, this is the splash. This is the splash. Does anyone... I always buy Christmas tree ornament. This is what I bought for the house. It's a really cool bowl. I really like it. Isn't it pretty? Isn't it really pretty? I just love all the colors. Is it glass? Yes, I think so. And I guess that's the stamp. Oh, I was so afraid it was going to break when it was in Ferry's bag. So afraid. But yeah. That's what I got. I got more things for other people than I got for myself. I got a bowl for the house. I got this for I got a bowl for the house. I got this for myself. I got a shawl for my shoulders. I got a bag. I got 4 things. Ooh, and I did get a really nice ring. 1 second, let me show you my ring collection now. When I'm not streaming, I wear 3 rings. I just don't like wearing rings when I'm streaming. I got my Claddagh, which is an Irish ring. Can't really see it. So I got my Claddagh. It's Irish ring. I wear it on this finger. I got my citrus ring, which I wear on this finger. And I got my new ring, which is the, I don't know what this is called. Evil Eye. It's good luck anyway. And there. There's my ring collection. I didn't always wear rings, but there's my rings. I really like this. It's a really pretty ring. It only costs €10. This is why I don't wear rings. How do I store my wigs? In a bag on the floor. Or just on the floor. There you go. But that's everything I got. Any questions? Does anyone have any questions? Oh, and there was one thing that I did want to say. I wish the YouTube algorithm didn't fuck me recently, but what are you gonna do? There was one thing I did want to say. I'm going to make a video about it on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and Twitter. But if you saw my my Instagram posts in the past day, by the way, trigger warning for this. This poor cat does have mange. So if you don't know what happens with mange, it causes scabs, and there's a bit of blood on her. So apologies. But let me see if the videos are going to come through. Okay, so this is her and the tabby. The kittens were there with her on the first 2 days we were there. And then on the Saturday, I was outside on the balcony and I couldn't see the kittens. and she was meowing so much. I thought she got run over by a car because she sounded like she was in serious pain, like. And I was like, why is she crying so much? The kittens were obviously taken. And they rehomed the kittens, but they left her there by herself. It was so sad. I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. I was so upset. Oh. But she's so nice. This is her. I don't want to cry. But you can see the scabs around here. And she has them all over her neck. And on her back. She has the most pretty blue eyes, though. It's crazy. And she's so nice. And then when we were leaving, she was under our car. I was crying so much. Because she's so nice. And she doesn't deserve to be outside. And I feel so sorry for her. But I am going to try and make videos to try and find someone who lives in Crete and see if they'll take her in. And I don't care. I'll pay for her vet bills. I'll pay for everything. So that they can get rid of her mange. So that they can deworm her. They can deflea her. So that they can pay for her food. I'll pay for literally everything if they can keep her inside. But I really, really, really want to try and get her help, just to get rid of the mange. I was so upset. I was crying all the way to the airport yesterday. So my goal for this week is to try and get in contact with someone in Crete to get her to a vet. Because if I was there for any longer than the 5 days that I was there, I would have gone to the vet and gotten her medicine, because it's so easy to cure mange. It's so easy. All you need to do is give them flea medicine and anti-worm, and the mange will 9 times out of 10 go away. I was so sad because she's so nice. She was always meowing whenever we got close to her. There's no point getting a GoFundMe together because I have no one to go and check on her. It'd be so... My mom was texting me when I was in the airport last night, and she was saying that if I could find someone in Greece that could take her just for a few months to get her better, that my mom would take her in Ireland. But it'd be so hard. First thing that I have to do is find someone in Greece that can take her. So that's my goal for this week. So if you do see me post the video about this cat, I called her Donna. If you do see me post a video about Donna, please repost it. And if you have any friends that are Greek, please send it to them so they can repost it. It's in Hania in Greece, yeah. I'm going to try my best to get her off the streets. That's my goal, because she's just too precious. I didn't even call her after a kebab. I just called her Donna because she looked like a Donna. And I've never met a Donna who was mean. I was so sad. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well, Blackie. If everyone can help, we can hopefully find someone who will look after her. I don't want her to go to a shelter, though. I want her to go to someone's home. Nah. A lot of people in Crete don't care about street cats. Like, they'll feed them and make sure they have water and food, but they're not going to let them inside. The person who owns the apartments, they don't care about her. They just, like, you know, they give her food, they give her water, because that's as far as it goes. So I need someone that can, like, step up and look after her. She needs, if you saw her head, like, her head is covered in scabs, and really big scabs that are bleeding, like openly bleeding. And her neck is all covered in blood. It's horrible. She needs, and the babies were so cute and they were totally fine. So she just needs someone to take her to the vet, like. Sorry to end on a sad note, but I was crying so much yesterday. I'm trying not to cry right now. Oh, God. But yeah, did I miss anything over the weekend or since Wednesday? Did anything happen besides that MAGA has completely turned against Trump? Who saw that coming? Is there any Americans here that have been turned? It won't last long. Why'd you think that? I'm sorry to make you guys cry. I'm sorry. Did no one see? I'm more worried about cat than country. Glad you had a great time. Thank you. Wait, let me see. I don't think I saved. Did you send me anything into the Discord while I was away? Oh, wow. Look at this. Oh, my hair is in the way. You haven't seen anything on the Jeffrey Epstein stuff. Man, where have you been? Even I heard about it, and I was in the middle of the fucking Mediterranean. Let's see. Sorry, my fucking computer wasn't letting me pause.
Republicans just blocked the release of the Epstein files.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. No. In the opinion of the chair, the noes have it. The amendment's not
Madam
agreed
Chair, I'm
to.
kind of shocked by that.
The noes have it. The amendment is not agreed to. And I think most of us believe what's appropriate will be released when it is time for the president to release it.
Well, Madam,
Thank you.
What you mean, what's appropriate to be released? It all should be released. Like, why are you protecting pedophiles? Why is the Republican Party in America protecting pedophiles?
Up until 10 seconds ago, there was unanimous agreement that Epstein was a pedophile sex trafficker with high-profile clientele who all must be exposed and brought to justice. Now, out of the blue, we're being told that none of that's true, and anyone who believes this thing is a whack job and a conspiracy theorist. This is the kind of shameless 180-degree unexplained pivot that leftists typically specialize in. Very weird to see it happening on the right. Elon is even saying it's very easy to say who's a paid influencer.
Honestly, I'm done talking about Epstein for the time being. I'm going to trust my friend.
Isn't he the dude that kept saying that the Epstein files should be released? He I'm pretty sure all over Twitter I've seen him in the past say that we need the Epstein files released. We need the Epstein files released. Like, why are the Republicans protecting pedophiles?
Friends in the administration to do what needs to be done, balls in their hands.
I don't know why he's not pushing back on this more. And I think that there's a lot of people that aren't doing that. Why hasn't Pam Bondi released the Epstein files yet? I don't give a fuck about Jeffrey Epstein anymore. I called for Pam Bondi to be fired 4 months ago. The MAGA king has spoken. Pam Bondi stays. Release the Epstein files. Dan says there's nothing in the Epstein files. I believe him. Oh my God. If you went to this...
Have you seen the prosecutor, like the attorney who was in the courtroom, who has seen the Epstein files and has seen the client list? And he put up the video saying, I know who's on it.
Disguise Island. If I was the Department of Justice, I would subpoena and get every single person who ever was on the flight logs ever. I would get their last 20 years of communication on every single electronic device that I had access to. I'd get the entire thing. I'd go through fucking everything. If I couldn't convict them, I'd just make it public. Fuck them. According to Laura Trump, the Trump administration is planning to release additional files related to the Jeffrey Epstein case. Here's my viewpoint. If they are giving and ceding any ground at all, you can keep pushing and get more. Just keep pecking, keep pushing, and you'll get what you want.
She described dancing with you, and you profusely sweating, bath possibly.
There's a slight problem with the sweating because...
There's a slight problem with the sweating, but there's not a problem with a child dancing on you. What?
I have a peculiar medical condition, which is that I don't sweat, or I didn't sweat at the time, and that was, oh, actually, yes.
Wow. Nice one. Like... I don't know what to tell you. I think everyone that was on the Epstein file should be getting 25 to life. What do you think? Doesn't matter who they were. Everyone that was on the Epstein list should be getting 25 to life. They should all be prosecuted. Like, I don't understand how you can continue to follow a party that is hiding pedophile rings. Like, how can you continue to vote Republican when the Republican Party is actively trying to protect pedophiles? Like, just question. Like, if you're a Republican voter, please tell me why. Did I see the supposed leaked Epstein list? No. Do you have a picture? Burn the system down. Both sides have had files and neither released them. Little hint to clean up chaos. 2 lists. The plane was pre-screened for Ireland and plane was only way to do legit business. Think secret spy room where no cameras can see that the plane. Is there a leak list? Because MAGA refuses to believe Trump or any rapists on it since, or Republicans on it. I don't know what R stands for. But if you are a Republican, please tell me. Like, you know, are you still going to vote when it's literally right in front of you that they are protecting child predators, child rapists? So if you say you vote Trump, like, why are you okay with voting for someone who wants to protect child predators? Please tell me. They protect their own. It's so true. Chris, like, there has been documents. Like, you can't say if there has been documents. There is documents. They are hiding them. You can't say that. Like, literally, Trump said that he had the Epstein list, and his big part about his candidacy, and if you voted for him, that he would release the Epstein files. You can't say that's not true. It is true. So why is he changing now? Such a stupid agreement when both sides have released them. Both didn't, and MAGA not though. But I don't care about Democrats, Republicans. The party that's in power right now is the Republican Party in America. And they are actively choosing not to release the files. If this was the Democratic Party, it'd be the same thing. I'd be saying the exact same thing. Why is the party that you're choosing to follow protecting child predators? Why'd you even care about this? You're not even American. Worry about your own country. Because people on that children on that island were not just American. People that went to that island were not just American. They were rich and influential people from all over the world. It has nothing to do with it being American or not. This is an international incident. This is to protect children. No one wants to protect children. They just want to protect rich, old men. No one cares about the kids. Why do you think Netanyahu is the reason? Or from... But why do you think Netanyahu is the reason? A lot of people have been saying, I've seen a lot of people saying that it's because of them or it's because of him or something, but what I posted on Discord in the React on Stream channel. No one's explaining this to me, so I'm just going to have to look it up. I'm going to have to go ask ChatGPT. Why are people saying Netanyahu is the reason they aren't releasing Epstein files? I wonder if it'll actually show me. So there's no credible evidence that Benjamin Netanyahu is halting the release of the Epstein files. The debate you're seeing primarily centers around the US Department of Justice and FBI, not any foreign government actor. What's actually going on? Attorney General Pam Bondi previously claimed in early 2025 that the Department of Justice had an Epstein client list sitting on my desk and promised a major release of documents.
Is the Trump administration and the Department of Justice hiding? What are you hiding? If you're not hiding anything, prove that to the American people. And if you are trying to hide something, as many of Donald Trump's MAGA supporters apparently believe, then the Congress should actually work hard to try to uncover the truth for the American people.
As Epstein files saga snowballs, a Democratic congressman tried to corner Republicans. Oh, it's so annoying. Democratic Ro Khanna tried to introduce an amendment to force release of Epstein files. Fair play to him. Ro Khanna's plan was to amend the Genius Act and compel AG Bondi to release the files. Axios reported the amendment would have forced Bondi to retain compile records on Epstein. Needs to release the records online within 30 days of act being signed. So is that the act that they refused to bring? Khanna introduced the amendment in the Republican Majority House Rules Committee. Do you think that would be fair? Do you think it would be good if that bill was to come into place? That they have to release the files that they say they have? Yes, no, maybe. Doesn't matter if what your political stance is. Do you think that it should be released? What do you think? It should be released unedited, unredacted. I agree. Yes, but it will cause economic deviation. What's that mean? What do you mean by that? No, it's just another dog in pony show. No, it's not. They should be released, but they won't be. Let's see. Amendment to the Genius Act was denied with 7 members voting against, 5-4. Why would you vote against it, though? What's the benefit of voting against it besides trying to protect pedophiles? Like, why would you vote against these files coming out unless you were paid off or you're trying to protect people? Oh, the victims shouldn't be named, though. The victims should be redacted, 100%. No showing victims, only the people who did harm. Bid was seen as a long shot with low chance of reaching House floor. He's a good man for trying, though. After the vote, Khanna said people are fed up and Republicans must put people before party. It's true. This is what really matters. Like, as he says, put the public before the party. Stop looking up to these people and just see how disgusting and slimy and snaky and ratty the people that are in power, that are protecting pedophiles are. No, it's just, so whatever to that. So let's continue the read. By July 2025, the DOJ issued a memo stating that after viewing more than 300 gigabytes of data, after viewing 300 gigabytes of data, no client list existed, and there was no evidence of Epstein using blackmail to coerce powerful figures. Following that memo, the Department of Justice said no further files would be publicized, sparking anger from Trump allies, conservative influencers like Elon and Laura Loomer, and some House Republicans who feel promises were broken. Promises were broken. Like, how? I don't understand, like, any other way around it. Like, you said that you would release these files, and now you're not releasing them. There's no other way to say that than you're hiding something. Some critics, particularly with the MAGA movement, suspect the Department of Justice officials are deliberately suppressing documents that might involve Donald Trump. Elon Musk, he's definitely in them. He's definitely in them. Wasn't he really good friends with Jeffrey Epstein? Why Netanyahu gets dragged? Some conspiracy-minded commentary tries to link Epstein's connections in Israel or Israeli intelligence speculatively. Via Ghislaine Maxwell's father or former Israeli officials like, I don't know how to pronounce that name, to broader cover-ups. This has occasionally led to mentions of Netanyahu and fringe theories, but no mainstream evidence or any US government assertions connecting Netanyahu to the DOJ's withholding of Epstein files. Okay. I guess there's nothing linking Netanyahu to it, so you can forget about that one. There's no links. Like, there's no actually big conspiracy theory here on that one. But was Trump friends with Jeffrey Epstein? Yes, Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein were once close associates, with a mostly social relationship that began in the late 1980s and extended into the early 2000s. Early closeness, Trump called Epstein a terrific guy in 2002 interview and said, a lot of fun to be with, adding, it is said that he likes beautiful women. Many of them are on the younger side. Flight logs, Epstein's contact book, the Black Book, and party footage from Mar-a-Lago confirmed they socialized extensively. Turning point, their relationship reportedly soured around late 2004 amid a real estate dispute over a Palm Beach mansion. After that, Trump said he had a falling out and banned Epstein from Mar-a-Lago. Trump began saying he was not a fan and claimed that he had not spoken to Epstein in about 15 years. Not true. Epstein later claims Michael Wolff's 2017 tapes reportedly quote Epstein claiming he was Donald's closest friend for 10 years. For 10 years, he was Donald Trump's closest friend. I understand why Trump doesn't want the files to come out. If your closest friend is a child sex trafficker, pedophile, there is no way that they can hide that from you. That's like your best friend being a smoker. You're going to find out. You can smell the cigarettes. You can smell the fire. You're not going to be able to hide that, especially if you're on the island where this is happening. My God. This is crazy. I don't understand why people are giving out that I'm reading it from AI. You know, it's just an information system, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with asking questions to AI, which goes finds and plucks it from information on the internet to make it easier. Why? What's wrong with reading it on ChatGPT? Genuinely curious why you think it's bad to read information from ChatGPT. Like, why does everyone think that AI as an information system is bad? That stuff can always be fake. But anything can be fake. That you can literally say that all information on the internet is not true. Sometimes it's way wrong, I will say that, but oftentimes I use it myself. I use it to ask questions all the time. Let's try and ask it a random question. Just to see. Let's see. Oh, let's ask just a silly question. What is the capital city of Crete? The capital city of Crete is Heraklion, also spelled like this. It is the largest city on the island and a major port located at Crete's northern coast. Heraklion is known for its rich history, including the nearby ancient Minoan palace of Knossos. Does anyone want to ask another question? Any source can get things wrong. Exactly. Nothing wrong with AI. Talk to Grok. Sorry. See why you can't rely on AI. That's true, but we're not relying on it. We're just reading it, and then we can check and see, like, you know, how we checked and saw the sources for it. It can be modified to misspell information by the government. Okay, let's look it up on the internet. So. Like, are you going to say that everything here is wrong? A timeline of Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein's relationship. The Times, are you going to say the Times magazine is wrong? It's been 6 years since sex offender Jeffrey Epstein died by suicide while incarcerated, but his crimes and his relationship with President Donald Trump continue to loom large. Trump and several top allies are facing intense pushback from his MAGA base over his handling of the files related to the Epstein case, particularly an alleged client list Epstein kept of people he could blackmail or incriminate. Let's see. Can people be expected to have faith in Trump if he won't release the Epstein files? Late 80s, though it is not known when Epstein and Trump first met, Trump told New York Magazine in 2002, that was in it. He's a terrific guy, Trump said. Like, that's the same thing that it said. Same thing. 1992. Trump shows an Epstein partying at Trump Mar-a-Lago estate. Two men can be seen watching and pointing at girls dancing. Seen in the background of the video is Epstein's right-hand woman. I can't pronounce the first name. Ghislaine, who was convicted in 2022 for conspiring with Epstein in child sex trafficking and sentenced 20 years in prison. At the very first party, I said, "Who's coming tonight? I have 28 girls coming." It was him and Epstein. The Times quoted Horney as saying in 2019, he continued, I said, "Donald, this is supposed to be a party with VIPs. You're telling me it's you and Epstein." Like, this is... I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. And many of them are girls on the younger side. That is what was in the ChatGPT. Like, This is score by score, what was said. So are you going to say that the Times magazine is an inaccurate source of information? Just curious. Genuinely. What are your thoughts? Like, you can ask the first questions and then you can go into greater detail in it. But you shouldn't just write off saying that something is wrong because it's an AI information source. Go check other credible sources, like I just did, to see that it is accurate. So don't write off ChatGPT just because you've been told that you should. You're going down a rabbit hole. Not really. I'm just proving that you can use ChatGPT as a information source. Just go and check it. Write things and mislead people for their personal agendas. You can't say that for big magazines and companies like Times Magazine, though. I don't think Times Magazine is known for its inaccuracy as a news source in comparison to Fox News, which is completely. Okay, I'll put it this way. Darkstar, the way that you go on, it feels like you're working with a personal agenda. And if things don't follow into your agenda, then you write it off as being inaccurate and you can't trust this news source. It makes you look narrow-minded. I will look at all types of news sources and I will use as much of the information as I possibly can to get an accurate as possible account of a situation or a piece of information. If you write off everything you don't like as being wrong, that says more about your ego than the acceptance of information. Just saying. Will you admit that if Trump was on the list, will you admit that when it comes forward that Trump is on the list, that Democrats would have used it before the election? What do you mean that Democrats would have used it before the election? It doesn't matter. People from both parties are on the list. As I said, it's not about parties. I don't understand why this is so hard for a lot of Americans to grasp. This isn't about parties. This is about rich men trying to protect themselves and they're not releasing the information. Nobody fucking cares if they're a Democrat, if they're a fucking Republican. I don't care. Nobody cares. We want to know who is on the list. We want to know who the dangerous people are so they can be locked up. I'm sure there's women on that list as well. I'm sure there is. What the fuck has that got to do with anything? Why? What? Why does that matter? Like, seriously, Jesus Christ. It doesn't matter if they are men or women. All of them should get 25 to life. Fucking hell. In America, we are stuck on which party does the worst wrong. Not that they do wrong. It's sad to see my own people desperately clinging onto this ignorance. Yeah, they just want someone to be more wrong than the other person, basically. Let me see what you guys sent into the Discord while I was away. I hope people did send stuff into the Discord. Let me see. What date is today? Okay, so I was gone on the 19th. When all your games are old? I don't think I can, if there's a Guitar Hero thingy on it, I don't think I can watch that. What is this? What's your favorite Pokemon movie?
If you ever feel useless, remember that Ash tried to throw hands with Mewtwo. The fact that Mewtwo had to block means that he knew that Ash's guns were real threats. What are your thoughts on this? Bruh, Mewtwo knows what's up. Mewtwo had the right choice. And Ash is holding a Cosmoem that weighs 2,000 pounds.
What?
And also that time that he chucked Mewtwo into a lake, Ash flex him. If you ever feel useless.
What's your favorite Pokemon movie? Just curious. If you're a Pokemon fan, Pokemon 2000 is your favorite. My favorite is it's either the 6th one or the 7th one. Lucario and the Mystery of Mew, or Manaphy and the Lost Temple. Is that what it was called? I think those were peak. The power of the main character is absolute. I love how someone on YouTube says, I don't like the truth. They will probably fucking crumble. They will probably crumble when they find out that Trump is one of the main people on the Epstein list. Let's see what else is here. What the fuck? Ranking the top 10 best bird sounds. Okay. I'm reading Jurassic Park right now. I'll tell you which probably sounds like a dinosaur. This sounds like a fucking dinosaur. I love his eyebrows. I love his eyebrows. He's got eyebrows for days. That eyeshadow is beautiful. I'd go to war for him. That's really pretty. I didn't know that was the sound of bald eagle. I love that one. You gotta admit, that one is scary. When you hear those sounds going off in a game, you're like, oh, now shit's gonna get real. Can you all think off the top of your head who's going to be number one? So that's actually the sound of America. Like, the bald eagle. That's what the sound of America should sound like. But you want it to be. You should change. You should be more honest with yourselves, America. In every regard, America has to be more honest with yourselves. The bald eagle sounds like a chicken, and the hawk is actually the scary sound that you want when you think of America. Why did you change the sound of the bald eagle? Curious. You got your bird sounds mixed up, America. The boat. B. And thank you to everyone who sent in stuff for me to watch on stream. What the fuck is this? Who the fuck sends these in? Anna, you need to sit down. I can't see what I'm doing.
Crack. This boat sucks, Crack. It's great to have something we can all share and enjoy together.
Well, just stay vigilant. That fella says that people are coming to steal your boat. People that don't look like you.
That's ridiculous.
Ridiculous? Tell that to all the other boats.
But it was you that sunk those boats.
Blah, blah, blah. Woke. Now move. I want to
This is about Northern Ireland, by the way.
stretch my legs out.
But why can't we all just share the boat and stretch out our legs equally?
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A nice equally divided boat where we all coexist peacefully, respecting each other's boundaries. No empathy on my boat. Besides, I need the extra room. I'm the one that's keeping the lookout for the invaders. Now move. He's keeping us safe from the invaders.
What invaders?
The ones coming to take our boat.
Well, if we didn't build our boat out of the ones we broke and stole from them, there might not be...
Everyone quiet! Shh! Can you hear that? I can hear it.
Hear what?
I can hear them.
No, you can't.
I can hear them, and they're getting closer. I'm gonna need this extra space, as I'm obviously the only one that can hear them. I can hear them too. Right, if you can hear them too, you can have an extra square centimetre of space. Just don't use it all at once. Oh, bless you, sir. I can hear them getting closer. Everyone remain vigilant and power.
So that's Northern Ireland in a nutshell right now. So is anyone here watching from Northern Ireland? Like, did anyone here had the misfortune of living in the north during the 11th night? During the Battle of the Boyne celebration? Is that why it's in a different language? That's English, but okay. Is anyone here from Northern Ireland? No? We have no Northern Irish people? Wait till you see what they do in Northern Ireland during the 11th night. And this is what really gets me, because you know, the way, if anyone here is not up to date on Irish news, if you know the band Kneecap, one of the members of Kneecap was arrested and charged with terrorist activity because he said that all MPs should be shot or something. I don't know. Can anyone fill me in on that? I can't remember. He said all MPs should or something. And fair enough. But he said that on stage. And he was done for terrorist activities. And this is what they do in Belfast this is what they do in Northern Ireland every year. I'll show you guys. Here's some good old Protestant culture. They make massive bonfires and they cover them in the Irish flag, and they put pictures of politicians on it. You know, the ones that Macara was giving out about. And didn't obviously mean that he wants them all to. But they're allowed to put pictures of politicians on bonfires and set them on fire. Like, they just openly stand there, these lads, while they're conducting terrorist activities. And then this is what it looks like at night. Does that look like a great date spot to you? Watching people burn Irish flags and pictures of Irish politicians while you stand and watch the blaze from a high point? If there ever was a definition of if you don't like it here, go home. Like, how can you say that? How can you burn an Irish flag while you're in Ireland? Make it make sense. It's called Northern Ireland. So yeah, that's what happened over the weekend in Northern Ireland. And people who are Catholic, they leave Northern Ireland during this weekend because it's so dangerous. Just curious if anyone has any points they'd like to make on that. Just questions. Sounds scary. Oh, it is. It's not something for civilized people to enjoy. Like, does that look like civilized activity to you? Yeah. What purpose does it serve? I don't know what the purpose of it is besides just to, like, there's loads of flags in there. There's the Palestine flag, there's the European flag, there's the Vatican flag, the Irish flag, obviously, and they just set them on fire. Is that not freedom of expression or speech? No, but this is what you don't, what I'm saying, Mike. If it's freedom of expression for people in Northern Ireland to do this, then why was Macara arrested for expressing his freedom of speech? Why was he arrested first and trialed in London? They had to postpone the trial. Listen to this. This is 100% true. They had to postpone the trial in London because they couldn't find an Irish interpreter to translate the court hearing into Irish because Macara refused to speak English because he's fluent in Irish. So he requested that his hearing would be done in Irish. So they had to postpone the court hearing until August. So why does he have to go to court for his freedom of speech? But they are allowed to do this, and that's their freedom of speech, as you say. Just curious what your thoughts are on that. I think it's very, it gives very British Empire vibes. It's because they can arrest half and can arrest, but they can't arrest half arm, but they can arrest one man. No, I just feel it's hibernophobia. It's just hibernophobia in its highest regard. If you don't know what hibernophobia is, it's the hatred of Irish people. And no one hates the Irish more like the British government. No one liked their, but if no one was physically hurt, then I would call it a piece of freedom that can trigger. But what Macara didn't hurt anyone either. He wasn't setting anyone's pictures on fire. It sounds like anti-Irish discrimination. That's what hibernophobia is. But yeah, that's the Irish news of recent. And then there's also the Irish news that people are going mad about with that poor girl who was murdered in, I think, Coleraine. So did you hear about what happened in Northern Ireland like a few weeks ago when a large group of people went and they burnt down two people's homes because they sexually assaulted a 13-year-old girl? They were two asylum seekers. They burnt down the asylum seekers' homes. Did you hear about that? So if you didn't hear about that, a few weeks ago, a large group of Irish men went and burnt down two asylum seekers' homes because they sexually assaulted a 13-year-old girl. And this was their form of justice for them assaulting a 13-year-old girl. But my question is, what about the Irish man who killed his girlfriend who was pregnant with his child and took away the mother of two kids? She had two children and she was pregnant with his child and he killed her 3 weeks ago. Was his house burnt down? No. Nothing was done to him because he was a white Irish man. It had nothing to do with the fact that these people were foreign, or these people sexually assaulted a 13-year-old girl. It was just because they were racist. They wanted a reason to burn down foreigners' houses because nothing was done to a man who killed a pregnant woman. It's crazy how many women are killed in Northern Ireland every year by their partners. It's a massive problem, domestic violence in Northern Ireland. And it needs to be talked about more. It's disgusting, like. There was also a guy in Limerick who killed a 72-year-old man. And he was for protecting the community. And he was in this new right-winged political group called I can't remember. Does anyone know the name of the group? The guy that killed the 72-year-old man? Shinna Nadina. That was it. And this is the political group that is against foreigners in Ireland or something. But man charged with murder of pensioner in Limerick, Philip Ambrose, 43, did not reply when charged with murdering Michael Hayes, 71. Garda told the Limerick District Court. Nice man. A man appeared before a special court sitting on Saturday night charged with murdering a pensioner in Limerick last Thursday. Philip Ambrose did not reply when charged with murdering Michael Hayes, 71. Like, yeah. These are the people that want to protect Irish people, but he goes around and he kills a 72-year-old man. I don't believe any right-winged propaganda. I thought you were talking about a different case of a pregnant woman being killed by her boyfriend. See? That's the fucking shocking part about it. It's actually atrocious how bad Ireland is getting. And how people are just let do whatever they want. And they call it justification that they're protecting women or they're protecting children, when all they're doing is looking for a reason to be openly racist. The right-wing, the very strong right-winged people in Ireland right now, and Northern Ireland. Don't believe a word they say. They're just looking for reasons to be racist. It's not about protecting women. It's not about protecting children. They're just racist. Yeah, I don't understand how, like, I can kind of see where the growth in right-winged, the why people like or want right-winged agendas now. It was kind of boiling over for a long time because the governments worldwide weren't doing enough for their own people. So people were getting angry. And you can totally say, like, you know, do you agree with me that you think your government is not doing enough for its own people? Yes or no? Doesn't matter where you are. Are you American? Are you Canadian? Are you Greek? Are you Finnish? Are you Irish? Are you English? Do you think your government is not doing enough for you as a German person, for you as an American, for you as a Canadian, for you as an Irish person, but other people who are not from your country are getting more than you? Yes or no? That is not the person who came to your country's fault. It's your government. It's your government for giving them more resources than you. There's no one you should be angry at except for your government. Just saying. And that's the truth. There's no point being angry at someone trying to get a better life and do better for themselves in a new country. Just, it should be the government who lets too many people in when they're not doing their best to help the normal and average people like you. But not giving more to others, unless you mean others as big companies. No, I mean, like, not helping people who are born in Ireland and live in Ireland. Like, I'm talking about a single mother who can't get a job and has a disabled child and is living in a homeless shelter, and they're giving houses away to people who have come from different countries and are on a list for 3 months, the people from different countries, and they get a massive house, when this mother has been in a homeless shelter with a disabled child for a year waiting for a house. How is that fair? And that's a true story that I showed you a video on. And that's not the people who came from abroad's fault. The system is set up to help them before it's set up to help the mother and her child. And that's the government's fault. Triple tax millionaires and billionaires, that would fix a lot of these issues. I totally agree with you. But if you're watching on YouTube and you're enjoying the stream, please don't forget to 1, drop a follow, 2, drop a like, and 3, if you have a Twitch account, come and join us on Twitch. I would greatly appreciate your love and support. But I always talk about this, the wildest things, I swear to God. Got on to the topic of Northern Ireland. What is this? And thank you to everyone who's subbed as well today. I really appreciate it. If we can get to 950 subs on Twitch, you would make my day coming back. Y'all would make my day. And if you can drop a membership on YouTube, I would really appreciate it too. I'm trying to get to 300 members on YouTube. So if you could, I'd appreciate it. And today is the last day, because I'll be sending the pictures tomorrow. For anyone who tier 3 subbed to my Twitch, you'll be getting a bikini shoot from Greece tomorrow. So I did a bikini shoot in Greece. So if you want the bikini shoot pictures, you just have to tier 3 sub to my Twitch either today or before tomorrow. Otherwise, opportunity missed. But let's see. Oh, Jesus. What are you fucking doing? She was eating the table. Hello? Why are you eating the table? Gooner's getting excited. Come on, Gooners. I'm not dressed up like sexy Grok for nothing. How did I find Crete? It was really good. The cast of a victim of the volcano eruption in Pompeii. Yeah, he's definitely the victim because he's been casted like that for forever. Oh my god, what? Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my god, no. Chat music? This is a whole thing. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. This could be dangerous. Do you want to watch another one? What is this?
I showed this trailer to my therapist, now he's in therapy. Snow White, hello, anybody here, projector operator, just me. Snow White and the $7 total box office in.
True. The thing is, some of these could be just fucking offensive. Like, how are you supposed to know? Like, I can't watch some of these. Some. Like, which ones won't get me banned? Yeah, some of them are. It's like a minefield, like literally. No, I wouldn't say worth it. No, 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 not worth it. Not worth it. Can we see your outfit? Y'all can see my outfit if we get 30 more people to join us on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, come and join us on Twitch. Like, I'd love to watch it, but fuck no. The seagull should replace the bald eagle as our national bird. Why? Why? Oh, Nana. Yes. I'm working, baby. You need someone to make someone watch them first. Anyone want to, as tribute, go watch some of those videos and then compile a list for me tomorrow? Does that sound fun? Does someone want to go watch the chat music who I can trust isn't going to get me banned? I do it. Thanks, Blackie. I trust you.
Seagull should replace the bald eagle as our national bird.
100% disagree.
See, I knew you were going to say that, and I think you're being combative by nature, which by the American spirit is the spirit of the seagull.
No, it's the spirit of the eagle.
No, the bald eagle had its moment, but the seagull represents what Americans truly are. They're scrappy, they're brilliant, they're resilient. They bloom where they're planted. A dump, a parking lot, a beach.
Okay.
They will make it happen wherever they are, and that's truly what America's all about. But at the same time,
this is interesting.
Not everything about a seagull is a great quality, but it's honest of what Americans are. They're capitalistic by nature. I once had a seagull swoop down and steal a hot dog out of my hand.
They are thieves.
Choke it down, laugh in my face. They're kleptoparasites, which means that they steal from any other species in order to provide for themselves.
Very American.
They don't do their
Very American.
own hunting.
Very
they
American.
just rob from people.
Very American.
It's so American. The whole basis of a seagull's personality is what Americans are. Feathered capitalism by any means.
This is really good. No, I had a really strong reaction.
Yeah.
Mostly because I f with the bald eagle just because it's sick looking. Seagulls, I see them so often that I'm kind of like, eh. But what you're saying is that the vibe.
Yeah, it's the energy. It's the real American spirit. And
the real American spirit. Seagull.
Fact that they're everywhere even speaks to why they should be our national bird.
It would be great because you could take pictures of them all the time and be like, oh, saw the national bird.
Yeah.
When's the last time you seen an eagle in the wild?
I've never seen an eagle in the
Nobody
wild.
sees eagles in the wild. They might not even be real.
I saw one in a zoo at Dollywood behind a sad little fence, and guess who was standing next to me? Seagull. Free.
Out of the cage.
They don't need to be locked down.
How do we get this pass?
I feel like it's up to me at this point.
Maybe you could do a...
It's up to me at this point. To get the new symbol of America, the seagull. What do you think, Americans? What do you think? Could you deal with the seagull being your new national symbol? What is this? What is going to happen? He said no. Cat said nope. He said nope. He curled up, said nope. Turned into an armadillo cat. That's a great animation. Then there's yeah, I totally agree with this.
And you are walking to Nottingham.
Snakes don't walk, they slither. So there.
It's true. It's true. Like, I feel like all of Disney animation in 2025 is so barren. It has nothing. There is nothing that is enjoyable about the characters in 2025. There hasn't been, I always say this, there hasn't been a good Disney movie in 15 years. Prove me wrong. That's not Disney, that's Pixar, isn't it? There hasn't been a good Disney movie in 15 years. Love live action Lion King. There hasn't been a good Disney movie in 15 years. I continue what I said. Shit movie. Pixar's owned by Disney now. I'm talking Disney movie. I'm talking straight up Disney. There hasn't been a good Disney movie in 15 years. Frozen was peak. Frozen was 2011. That was just 15 years ago. Jungle Book. That was like 60 years ago. That came out when my dad was 4. That must have came out in 1968. Wreck-It Ralph. Shit movie. Zootopia. I don't know. I don't think Zootopia still has as much character as the old Disney movies. Coco's Pixar. Jungle Book live action. Disagree. What's your favorite Disney movie? Snow White. Snow White's my favorite Disney movie. Moana is so bad. It makes me gag. It's such a bad movie. Brother Bear, great movie, classic. Can you hear this outside my? Do you see what I put up with? Do you hear him? Why is Moana a bad movie? The characters are terrible. There is no depth. It is a recreation of every other Disney princess movie. Girl doesn't feel appreciated, wants to get away from her family and the pressures that she has to face in her life. Gets away, learns about herself, comes back. Jasmine. Elsa. There is nothing original about Moana. Hunchback of Notre Dame is a great movie as well. I'll have you there. And they can't even, no one can sing in Moana. Worst fuck. Why can't they sing anymore? Why don't they hire actual singers in Disney movies? Can you hear him? Because they convinced The Rock that he can sing, or maybe he convinced himself. But originality went out the window for Disney 30 years ago. I agree with you. Little Mermaid literally came out before I was born. I'm pretty sure it came out in 1994. Or 1993. What Fairy doing? Fairy's opera singing. He's trying to get the next role in a Disney movie as the prince. What am I reading at the moment? Jurassic Park. 1989. No, it fucking wasn't. No, it wasn't. Was it 1989? Fuck. That's crazy. You know we can hear you, right? We can hear you. Yeah, we can. Oh, is anyone here a Pokemon fan? Do we have any Pokemon fans here in the chat? Ferry said that this Pokemon reminded reminded him of me. So he gave me this. I'll show you the Pokemon since it's kind of out of focus. Specifically the German one. He says this Pokemon reminds him of me. The mudfish. The shitty fucking mudfish.
Poor Clara. Poor Clara.
It's a mudfish.
It could be worse, right, Chad? Yeah, imagine if it was like...
He called you useless. I know he called me useless!
I'm sorry.
He's not sorry. He gave it to me in the cool Mimikyu card sleeve. But it's still a useless fucking mudfish.
Also gave you Odage. Not that bad. Poor Clara.
Yeah, it's kind of like the newer Magikarp because it turns into Whiscash. But at the same time, mudfish. Absolutely so sad. And it's the German mudfish as well. I am now Schmerb. How would you pronounce that in German? Is it Schmerb or is it Schmerbe? How is this word pronounced in German? Please help me out. Sup, mudfish? Schmerbe. Okay, that's my new nickname. What does that mean in German? Does it have a meaning? Schmerbe? If it means mudfish, I'm going to fucking riot. I'm going to be so upset if this actually does have a meaning. No, it doesn't. It does not mean ugly fish. I'll be so sad. We're all going to start calling you mudfish. I don't know a meaning for that in German. There is no. I hope there's no meaning for it. Please, let the Germans come forward and tell me what it means. Help. Help. A mudfish. Ooh, ah. A smearing of something? You really want to know? Of course I want to know. What does it mean? Does it actually mean mudfish? Why is there this massive build-up? It means he's sleeping outside. It's just his name. Okay, good. Good. Because what's he called in English? I can't remember the name of that Pokemon. Barboche. Yeah, I always avoided him. I never went near him. He wasn't a favorite. I didn't even like the Whiscash. He was pretty hard to kill, but you're the best, mudfish. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Oh, I did I tell you I can take off my pigtails? Which do you prefer? Pigtails or no pigtails? No pigtails. Pigtails. Witchcraft. Burn her at the stake. Burn her. Witchcraft. Witchcraft. They were fake. Of course they were fake. Pigtails? No pigtails. Pigtails. She's a witch. Witch. Kill her. Burn. You know, women have died for less, Clara. In 16th century. Burned for that. It's a trap. Ooh, one pigtail. We're giving it the Misty. Oh my god, that's actually so cute. I feel like this is my K-pop idol look. 안녕하세요. Slay. I'm gonna start doing my dances now. Can you rotate it? Yes. You have been practicing that, haven't you? No, I'm just that fresh. I'm that fly. So which are we going for? Are we going for no, 1 or 2? What do you vote, guys? I haven't made a wig like this in so long. So what you do is you cut off the long parts of the hair and then you get a hair clip, see? And you tie the hair to, what's it called? You kind of put the hair inside the hair clip, inside here. Like you can see inside the clip, like the hair is stuck in there, and that's it. It's really easy. Pigtails won, but the one looks so cute. Witchcraft. Burn her. Burn her. It's witchcraft. Oh, I can put on the back of my pants as well. I can make it into a tail. Then I'll tell people that I'm half human, half otaku. I'm an otakian. I actually think that I'm from an anime. And you can't tell me that I'm not. You have to respect that. I don't want to see that on any part of the internet. Oh, man. Can you put one pigtail on your blue hair? My blue hair? Which blue hair? But this is the hair. So the question I was going to say, the one thing I was going to say to you guys is, okay, wait, let me go to the bathroom. BRB, back in 2 seconds. Just running to the bathroom. Does everyone want to see the super cool underwear that I got in Greece? I totally forgot to show you guys my super cool, super sexy new underwear. I bought it in Greece because I thought it was so cool. I needed to get some super cool Greek underwear. It's a trick. Of course we want to see your super cool underwear, Clara. Are you ready? Well, I think we should wait. If we get to 50 subs, how about that? How many subs are we at, Kieran? Why don't you trust me? I promise you, if we get 11 subs, I'll show you. It's behind my back. I promise you. And they're Greek, and they're super cool, and it's underwear. It's super sexy. Because you just proved you're a witch. Charlie got us one step closer. We only need 10 more subs. No, Fairy did get a really cool pair of boxers that are covered in turtles. And they're really cool. Mine aren't covered in turtles. Mine are very cool. But I was going to say to you guys, so tomorrow I might be a little late to stream because I am going to be here tomorrow. I know I'm not normally here. And oh my God, Blue Knight. 5 subs. I just need 5 more. I get to show you my super sexy underwear. Are you from Cork? No, I'm from Clare. Wait, stop. I was going to say something. So tomorrow I'm going to be here late because in the morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:30, I have to drive Nana up to Latti, which is an hour and 15. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready for my super sexy underwear from Greece? Okay, 3, 2, 1. What do you think? Aren't they cool? What do you mean that's it? These are class. They have eyes all over them. Isn't the material very nice? They are cool though. These are my new underwear. I got my eyes on you. I love the waistband. The waistband is cool. But yeah, you can't trust the witch. So as I was saying, I will be here late tomorrow because Nana has a vet appointment. Actually, I think I should call the vet because I tried to call them earlier, but I couldn't get through to them. Let me just call them while on stream and see if we're still good for our appointment tomorrow because they wouldn't pick up.
Nauhoitamme puhelut palvelun laadun varmistamiseksi. Jonotus on maksullista.
Hi. I'm just calling because I have an appointment with my cat for tomorrow, and I was just making sure that my appointment is still okay. 8 a.m. Clara. Yeah. The cat's name is Nana. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, great. I will see you then. Okay. Bye. So just making sure that everything is all good. But you get to hear some finish just there. But so I will have to be there for 8 a.m. Nana will probably be there for like an hour or two. Hey, subscribe for tier 3. Thank you so much, dude. You know, I once saw a Wolverine cosplayer start singing Stand and Deliver. Turns out he was the wrong kind of adamantium. I don't get the joke, but I'm sure there's people here that get it. Does anyone tell me the joke? Nana boo boo. No, Nana's fine. She is just getting her 6-month checkup, and I'm going to ask them to trim her nails and to give her a dental cleaning. So yeah, just making sure that she gets everything and that she's Gucci, just to check her teeth, check her general health so that she's all good, because she's now 8. So it's important to check your mature citizens every 6 months. You're still a beautiful baby. You are. Doesn't matter what age you are, okay? Any CD collectors here? Me. I have a lot of CDs. Loads of CDs. But I was going to say, tomorrow I don't really have anything planned because Thursday is the big day. Donkey Kong Bonanza is your first time on stream. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you stick around. But Donkey Kong Bonanza is out on Thursday, which I'm definitely going to be playing 100%. But is there anything you guys want to do tomorrow? I'm all ears. Am I the a-hole? We can do that. Have you tried Dune Awakening? Don't like Dune. DK. Donkey Kong. Horse race. Oh, what's that game called? I can't remember. What's that fucking game called? The Pony Derby or something? I know it's Uma Musume in Japanese, but what's it called in English? Pretty Derby? That looks so funny. It looks so good. I switched to yet. I hate how draconian Nintendo is with their hardware. Yet I still think I might get one eventually. Certainly not in a rush though. I wasn't in a rush either. Ferry bought one and I'm going to be playing it. I can't play Cards Against Humanity for very obvious reasons of anyone being racist or things that can get me banned. The long list of things that can get me banned while playing Cards Against Humanity. Just saying. Just saying. It's a long list. Thoughts on the Switch too? It's fine. It's not worth the price that they put on it at all. But I'm here for Donkey Kong Bonanza. I think personally that Donkey Kong Bonanza is just a cover game. And the reason that they're making Donkey Kong Bonanza is because DK did so good in the Super Mario Brothers movie, and Donkey Kong Bonanza was supposed to be Mario Odyssey 2. It's literally made by the same team who were making Mario Odyssey. So I think they had just finished all of the maps and everything for Mario Odyssey 2. And then they changed it to Donkey Kong Bonanza. And they changed all of the parts of the game that they could to make it more Bonanza and Donkey Kong related than Mario Odyssey. How was your vacation? It was great. Thank you so much for asking. Do you think I'm right on that? I still think Link Twink username bricking the Switch 2 was the best. What? What you mean? I mean, Nintendo was always made reskins, so it wouldn't surprise me. I can see that kind of. It was the first thing I said when I saw Donkey Kong Bonanza. I said, this is literally Mario Odyssey, but they changed it just because of the successfulness of Donkey Kong. And this game on Thursday is it's a test game. And the test is, if this Donkey Kong game does well, they'll reopen the Donkey Kong franchise. Because Donkey Kong hasn't been successful in like 20 years. But since people really liked him in the movie, they're trying to give him a second chance. What do you think? DK64 remake. Apparently the reason they can't remake Donkey Kong 64 is because another company still has the rights to Donkey Kong 64 and they won't give Nintendo the rights. When are you moving to County Antrim? Nah, the only county that I would move to in the north would be Armagh. Because she's not your ma. She'll be our ma by the time I meet her. Do you like Poppy Playtime? Yeah, it's really good. Your aunt lives in Armagh. I just love saying it's not your ma, it's Armagh. Being held back by split rights like that. It's unfortunate because Donkey Kong 64 is such a good game. I love Donkey Kong 64 so much. What am I going to have for dinner tonight? That's what I'm thinking right now. But we haven't decided what we're going to be doing today. What? No, not today. Tomorrow. What are we going to be doing tomorrow? Is there anything that you want to do that we haven't done? Do you want to play anything? Do you want to do anything? Is there anything that we can do for one day before we jump into Donkey Kong on Thursday? Oh, shit. Is anyone a fan of... This new game is coming out. 1 second. I was asked if I wanted to play it. Do you actually want to play Uma Musume tomorrow? Do I have to pay money? Do I have to pay money? Starboy, do you actually think I can watch a movie on stream? Do you know what copyright is? That's the next question. Oh, here it is. Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. Is anyone playing that game when it comes out? Bootlegged Amazon Fire Stick. Yeah. That sounds like a smart thing to do. Live. With everyone watching me do it. It's a Souls-like. It's a Souls-like. Let's have a look and see the trailer.
In stone. You can't change how it ends.
I'm not gonna lie to you folks, when I hear the word Souls-like, my eyes start to glaze over and I imagine the sweet release of death. It's the same way I feel when someone says Metroidvania or roguelike. There's nothing inherent.
I can't listen to someone sound that fucking pretentious and that wrong at the same time.
Is this bloodshed really what you want?
Give it a second.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
This looks like Wukong and I am here for it. Hear me out. 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 Hear me out.
What will it take to finally awaken you?
Whose voice is that? That voice sounds so familiar. Who's that voice? What game is this? Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. I was reached out to by the company to play this. What you think, guys? What you think? What you think? Think we'll play it? Okay. That means we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days to finish Donkey Kong. I'll get it. Yeah. No, if you guys want me to play it, I'll definitely play it. I'll reply to their email. And hopefully they can still give me a copy. Hopefully. Blade, I'm excited for. When's Phantom Blade out? I don't know. The next game that I'm super excited for is Silent Hill F. Who's my favorite Poppy Playtime character? Oof. Who's my favorite Poppy playtime? I love Huggy Wuggy. But I also love Missy. I don't know. I like the animals. All the little animals. They're so cute. Not Catnap. I don't like Catnap, but I like all the other animals. I think the little animals are my favorite. PlayStation Classic. Of course I remember you. What's up? How could I forget you and your serious donations to the cause? But we still haven't figured out what we're doing tomorrow. I guess I'll find something. I'll pull something together for you guys. That's what I'll do. But if anything happens in the meantime before tomorrow, or you see anything, or there's anything you want to talk about on stream, or if anything else is released on the Epstein files, just put it into the Discord. Like, I'll show you where to put it in, so you don't, so you know where to do it. So here is the Discord. Like, you just press into the Discord here, and then you get into the Discord. This is the top of the Discord. You scroll all the way down to reaction content for a stream, and it's all in here. You just post it in here. I can't listen to it because this will get me massive copyright problems. What is this? Oh my god, is this AI? What time tomorrow? I'm not sure. I could be here. Oh, this is the Epstein Island list. Who do I instantly recognize on the list? Let's see. Akon. Alec Baldwin. Angelina Jolie. Jesus Christ. Barack Obama. What the fuck? Ben Affleck. Bernie Sanders. This can't be real. Beyonce. Nah, this is fake. This can't be real. Demi Moore. Yeah, it can't be fake. It can't be real, sorry. Lady Gaga. I don't know. That wouldn't say Lady Gaga. It would say her full name, like Stephanie, whatever her last name is. Do you like Sleep Token? No. But no, that can't be real. Are you wearing a wig? Yes. Germanota. Is that her last name? Considering the Republican Party is well known for supporting kiddie fiddlers and supporting laws that protect stuff like child marriage, and not a single Republican is on that list. That's true. That's true. That is a true point to make. But I'm going to have to call it a day here, guys, because I have a lot to do. I have videos to go through. I have a bikini shoot to just edit a little bit and send out to everyone who's a tier 3 sub. So if you're a tier 3 sub on Twitch, please message me on Discord and make my life easier so that I can send you the bikini shoot easier. So anyone that's a tier 3 sub on Twitch gets the bikini shoot. Please just message me and make my life easier. I have the list of everyone who is sub to my tier 3. I can just download it from Twitch. I want to see the bikinis. I'm going to be using it as a reference point as well, so that as I continue on my fitness journey, if I get another shoot in like September, maybe like in Ireland, I'll do another bikini shoot when I go to Ireland. I can then compare July and September and keep comparing. That's what I'm going to be doing. But we will be here tomorrow. So if you want to come to the stream tomorrow, please do. If you're not following me on Instagram or YouTube, please drop me a follow on Instagram and YouTube, because I will be posting on Instagram tonight, by fucking God. And I will be posting on YouTube. So if you can, would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys tomorrow. What time tomorrow? Still don't know. It will be about maybe 1 or maybe normal time. I'm not sure, but I'll put pictures up on Instagram as I go, so that you guys know where I am, because there are appointments at 8, so she might be there until 9, and then it'll take me an hour to drive back, so 10. But then I'm still 4 hours before stream. If I don't get held for a lot of time, if there's an emergency there and there's a cat that needs surgery, that's not Nana, I could be there for an extra hour. You know, I don't know. But I will keep you posted when I leave Lahti. So it'll be an hour drive back from Lahti to Helsinki, and I'll know, because I'll be at home and be able to do my makeup. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and I'll fill you in on everything that happens with Nana, and we'll have a fun day again tomorrow. I missed you guys. I did miss you guys, and I'll see you guys. Mwah. Let's do you know what? Fuck it. I will. Let's do a raid. When was the last time we raided? I'm going to check Irish people who are streaming. Okay. Next. Let's check emo people who are streaming. Escape from Tarkov. Oof. Let's check. Finnish. No, if it's not English, it'd be hard. Let's check. It's very hard to find someone to raid. Is there anyone? Hey, what's up, Tom? Is there anyone that you think I should raid, guys? That's live right now. What do you think? Raid PewDiePie. Does he even stream? Radio while you were driving around. I was listening to them while I was staying there. No, I did not listen to radio. Well, I guess that there's no one we can think of raiding. What are you gonna do? But I tried. Maybe I'll find a new person to raid. But I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Adieu.